Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of December. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So I've added a new element to this reading, and it is with regards to this situation. These are your lessons. I often get clients asking me, what was I supposed to learn? Well, I'm going to tell you, because I have your lesson from the past. I'm going to tell you what your current lesson is and what your future lesson is. So I hope you stick around to the end to find out what those are. Let's begin. In the past, there was a window that opened. Okay, we see it here. With this Ace of Wands, this is it's a new opportunity, but it carries the energy of something that is fleeting, indicating that if you don't grab it and breathe life into the flame, it can disappear. It can get extinguished. The thing is, with this, you cannot know its full potential until you actually take it in your hand. It is an opportunity, or was one, to transform something, an idea, to reality. I feel like there was a discussion, possibly. I feel like somebody may have pointed fingers. I feel like somebody, it was rough waters here between you and this person. I feel like even though this window was hanging there, I do feel it was very fleeting. I feel as though it felt for someone like the ship was sinking, you see? And that there was no light at the end of that tunnel. It felt like the idea was just being attacked. Look at all those lightning strikes. Just being attacked before it even got off the ground. And so I feel like definitely there's a connection, and it could be even that head over heels type of love. But it's almost like felt like for somebody an illusion, deceptive in some way. Although it was tempting, because clearly there's a draw here with the devil. I feel like there was something that somebody said something quite impulsively. It's like being it's like a verbal attack here. And it's strange because this other person doesn't seem to understand why. They have no weapon. In fact, they appear to be like a blind person, not knowing where this was coming from. See? And this is a strong message because it appears twice. We know this happened in the past. So somebody says something impulsively from a place of, how would I say that? Hurt, I feel. It's like a passion, but because there's passion here, but there's also fear and pain. So they have their say like that without thinking, and then they go off here to be alone, to think, going within, trying to or seeking answers. It feels like it was a very fragile situation. And although there was love here, again, you get that head over heels kind of love. It feels like somebody may have felt on the outside, or they felt like it was empty words, empty promises. The person would never stick around, they won't stay, that type of energy. And you could see, you can literally feel it on the cards, how this person rides away seeking their answers. And it's like they're trying to go forward to work through these emotions, but they can't. They're constantly being pulled back because they never, they didn't achieve what they wanted to or what they set out to do. I don't think that they meant to do this, or, I think it's something that came from a place of pain on the spur of the moment, not, didn't think of it. It's like something snapped, resulting in a loss. And I feel like in the aftermath, it's like the person sees this. And I feel like they may have went through a period of depression. Like you or them, okay, whoever's energy this is. There was, this person was in a very dark place. A lot of doubts and uncertainties crossing their mind. They didn't know how to get out. I feel like there's love here. I feel like this person wants a new beginning. We have the Ace of Cups and the Fool. And I believe the Fool, yes, it is a repeating card. New beginning. New offer. Reconciliation. Love. A profession of love. Yeah. Yeah. So they felt like somebody was not being honest. They weren't trusting in it. Now, this could have been or come from a place of this person's own insecurities. You see, that's what I feel it is. And so, yeah, I see it over here too. And so then we end up here with this High Priestess. And we know that they desire, deep down, they do desire this person, this relationship. However, there are a lot of insecurities surrounding the action of a new offer, a new beginning, And so this person has to do a lot of soul searching here. The High Priestess is about the unknown. It's about insight, wisdom, understanding, intuition, the unrevealed future. The High Priestess moves between two worlds. One is the rational, and that is represented by the chessboard, and the chess pieces here. And two, the unknown, represented in the looking glass. So it's like the idea of not knowing what lies ahead is a very important message. Alice is about to dive into a mystery. And at every step, she will have to decide what parts of her will remain and which parts she will shed. And it is her actions and decisions that will ultimately determine the outcome here. And this is what this person has to decide, okay? What parts of them, are going to remain and what parts need to go. Because clearly it's almost like they are their own worst enemy here. Now, we see that, this could be accumulation of things, of disappointments, of experiences that they've had. And they're looking through all of this. Looking at all of the information that they have. Because I feel that they want to restore the peace and harmony. They want this commitment. They want this new beginning. Currently, they're here. You see, they said something very stinging, and they went here, not moving, guarding themselves, but watchful. So they've been watching you or them, whoever this is. I'll read it like it's them. Now, let us go to the first lesson. Okay, so this lesson is sitting in the past, and it's a lesson that has been made evident already, but it may not have been embraced or learned. Okay, so but understand that progress cannot be made until this lesson has been addressed and dealt with. And it is worry. Why am I not surprised? I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom that we call Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is it's a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you now? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. So, you should already be aware of that lesson. Whether you've embraced it yet or not is another thing. your next lesson is in the current energy. Whether you are aware of it or not, it is very significant, because if you're not prepared for this lesson, it could prove to be a stumbling block and will impede your progress. It is fear. So, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You see, the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So that is the energy you are currently in or should be aware of. And so this last lesson sits in the future and suggests what long-range lesson is to be learned. So it may relate to this situation at hand here, or it could be an ultimate life lesson of which the situation here is just a very small piece of the puzzle. It is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same, will you? Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone it's overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens, and you know what? It's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So I hope that you have enjoyed this reading and that you have found it helpful. And Perhaps it has opened your eyes to something that may help you to be able to change your situation. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to those who have sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.